Okay, so we have done enough talking on the text. Now let's get on to numbers. Now this is a pretty interesting part. Now in Microsoft Excel, as most of us know, if we quickly want to know the sum of entries in a particular column, just select the column and then you will be able to see the sum in the status bar. But in Power Query, that feature is not available. So what option do you have in Power Query to say find the total price for the column product price that you see here? So first select that column and then go to transform and then click on this statistics option. Now under the statistics option you can see sum. Now just click there and now you will be able to see the sum of that particular column product price. That is, you can see the total price over here. Now to go back to your database, cancel this step, because when you load your data, you want your whole database, not just the sum. Now let's go back to transform again and go to the statistics option. So I hope it's clear that if you click minimum, you will get the minimum price from that list. If you select maximum, you will obviously get the maximum value from that column. And similarly, median, average, standard deviation, and all that can be easily calculated as per your requirement. Now you can use count to know how many entries are there in that particular column. Let's look at an example for that. For example, consider this product color column. Now if I go to statistics, you can see that all these options are grayed out. Why? Because these are the options that are applicable only on numerical entries, and here we have only text entries. So now if I look at the count values and if I click here, you can see that it gives a total count of the entries in that particular column. So it has 293 entries. Now let's go back. Now if I want to know how many distinct colors are entered in this column, that is how many different colors appear in this column. So if I click on this drop down button, I can see the list of those colors over here. So right now it's easy to count because there are not many unique entries in this column. But what if the list is too long? You cannot count it. So to count the unique names barring the duplicate entries, you can use the Count Distinct Values option. Simply select the column, go to Transform, go to Statistics and click on Count Distinct Values. So this option is not going to count any duplicates. You will get a count of only your unique values. So we can see we have 10 unique entries in the product color column. So it counts each color just once. Red ones, yellow ones, and so on. So that is the basic difference between count values and count distinct values in Power Query. Now let me go to the product price column. Now if I go to transform, there is an option called standard. If you click here, for example, my company wants to provide a 20% discount on this product price. Now how do I calculate that number? It's really simple with Power Query Editor. Just click on this multiply. Now it's asking me to enter a value with which you want to multiply the entries in that column. So for 20%, I'll enter 0.20 and just click OK. So you can see here that the calculation has been done. So you can just double click over here and rename your column header, say as discount.